Okay. Well, I just got off Among Us, right? And and boy, do I have a story to tell because we got what up? This guy, random goober. We're gonna talk stories. All right, so I'm gonna go over some archetypes, right, for Among Us, just to lighten the mood, because I feel like a lot of people who play Among Us nowadays just seem to forget that this game is not for the dumb. It's for the people who actually can play a murder, who actually can do a murder mystery, actually solve the case, instead of being some random noob that just thinks it's okay. So, first archetype, right? I'm gonna go with first archetype. We're gonna talk about the person who just accuses people without any evidence. You know, like people who would just randomly just say random crap and somehow get away with it. Like, I swear, I played a little game of Among Us, and I was like, okay, this should be easy. I get in the game, and I'm like, okay, should be an easy game right now. Little did I know, my teammate sold me literally at the beginning of the game, so I was like, okay, I guess I got a solo. And believe it or not, I was actually doing pretty well. I was soloing, but then this man Green, right? He just comes in like saying, "Oh, it's pink." Even though me and everybody else knows that pink is dead. We already voted them off. So then they start talking about pink again, and I'm like, bro, it is not pink, dude. You can't just be saying pink without any evidence. I literally reminded him, like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even remember how many times I reminded him. But every time a meeting started, he always started accusing people. And then he got into accusing me. Now, honestly, I should have killed him by then. Because, honestly, that would have gotten him off my back entirely. I did that to Banana, and it worked out perfectly. Nobody really thought about what I did. So, I decided maybe I'll just do that. Little did I know that I was going to get jumped so fast. I mean, like, next thing you know, Green starts calling me out again. And I'm like, bro, you gotta stop accusing me without evidence. And he's like, let's try, Red. Are you gambling on me? And that's the other thing. People will obviously gamble just to be funny or just to be, like, act smart. But Green was just saying bullcrap throughout the entire vid, throughout the entire time I was playing. Nobody ever took his side. But at this moment, when I was last imposter on the ship and I was cooking, this man Green had to open his big fat mouth, and he got me killed because of it. So yeah, I got tossed off into the lava of Polis, and I lost the game. And I got so furious that I banned him for it. Yes, I banned him. And honestly, can you blame me? You really can't even help but blame me for that. Because what bozo just decides, oh, I'm just gonna say this guy, maybe I'm just gonna say this guy, maybe I'll get a reaction out of it. Oh, he's mad at me. Yeah, he's real mad at me. You wanna know why I'm mad? Because people like Green, because people like this guy, they don't think before they speak. They don't think. And that's the thing that most Among Us players don't do. They don't think about what they do before they actually do it. You know? Like, you actually have to be double... for example, as an imposter, it's always your job to check and make sure, no, you're not going to die or something. Like, you're not going to get sold out by your teammate or something. Man, let me tell you, my teammate sold quick. Way too quick. It's because he killed somebody, and I guess he saw somebody, walking up behind him, and he's self-reported, only to leave the game literally seconds later. He didn't even think about it this time. He just said, nah, bro, I'm out. Left the game, and then just decided to jump out. Bro. That's why I had to solo the entire game, and I nearly did solo the entire game. Only for me to get killed off only a few seconds, only to get killed off a few minutes later. I can't believe it, bro. I had the advantage. I had the tactical positioning. I had everything. all I had to do was just kill 2 more people and I would have won the game. And Green should have been one of them. Because that man was just straight up accusing people without evidence. And I should have just killed him, but I didn't. Because I wanted to spare, because my thought process was, maybe if I just spare him, maybe they'll vote him out during one of the meetings. And then I can kill the other people without any problems. And so whenever someone accused me, so when someone like Banana accused me, I killed them. Because I was like, yeah, simple, easy, awesome. Simplest. And it's more of like, not a revenge kill, but more like a, just to kind of keep them quiet, you know? Because you gotta keep your accusations quiet, otherwise you're gonna get voted out pretty quickly by the entire crew. So yeah, I did my work, and then got killed in, like, endgame, because, like, freaking Green just called me out. Here's another archetype for you. The team-ups. What's up with people in teaming these days? I understand that playing with a friend on Among Us is usually a fun thing to do. But it's only when you're, like, right next to them. Like, if you're having a sleepover, or, like, or you're just, like, hanging out with a friend, and you two decide to play Among Us together. Doesn't it just make sense to, like, call each other and do that? You know? Like, I argue that's something that really doesn't make sense to me still, to this day. Like, you really have the audacity to just get on a random server and just start teaming up on people just because you think you're just so you can get free dubs. You think you're that, and what's so funny is that they usually think they're that person until they realize that they got banned from the server for teaming. And they always wonder, oh, why am I always getting banned from servers? Why am I always getting treated this way? Oh, there's a reason. Oh, there is a definite reason. Because you just wanted to be stupid. Like, I don't even understand. Like, and while I can't really remember a time when that happened, it's just dumb to me that somebody had the audacity to actually pull that mess off. And then they actually did it. I couldn't believe it. I really just couldn't believe it. And teamers nowadays just kind of will get banned from any lobby once they even get back in. So it's like, yeah, you deserve this. Unless you're an imposter, then maybe I'll accept that. But even then, right? And then teamers will even defend themselves, even though they haven't even even if they don't even have a visual task. Like, usually during meetings, you'll usually hear, like, someone has a certain task or a certain visual task that someone needs to complete, that they need to complete. So yeah. If someone watches you, then you're about clear. So yeah, but then there's the archetype that I really just, honestly, it doesn't bug me, but it is a little upsetting. It's like whenever someone, like, accuses someone of anything, and it may or may not be with evidence, but they're like, okay, if it's not them, vote me next, or if it's not me, vote them next. Like, you're really just doing a sacrificial gamble tactic by ending your own, by literally taking out someone else's life or your own, and then just passing it on to them, and then understanding that your life, and then understanding that you may not be voted. Like, what is that supposed to do? And then there are people, like, there are some bad imposters out there, by the way. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Anyways, my point is, right, then there are some bad imposters. Oh, don't get me wrong, there are some bad imposters out there. You may not realize it, but there are people out there who will play the imposter role so dumb that it honestly depresses me sometimes. Because what ends up happening is they will kill somebody, or they won't kill somebody. Like, usually someone has to carry the job. Sometimes they'll be the saboteur. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you're just the imposter and you're only acting like a crewmate, bro, are you even an imposter at this point? Or are you just straight up trying, what are you trying to do? I understand this is Among Us and you're supposed to act like a crewmate all the time, but, you do realize that the whole reason this game is invented is to kill somebody, right? So, go kill somebody. Do it. But then it comes time for the worst possible moment in Among Us history. And to this day, I still can't understand why anyone would have the balls to do it. But what they do is they'll do two things. They will kill somebody, but usually whenever they do, they'll either be caught by someone straight up right after they do the murder, and then try to run away like it's nothing. And then there are people who will make it a little too obvious. Like there is a lot of times where Among Us will show off some pretty bad timing of moments. Like if you kill somebody and you vent, but it's right in front of somebody else, and you're stuck, well then there's nothing you can really do besides just stand there and wait for your death, pretty much. And then the other thing, these guys also get, like, jumped way too easy. And that's the other thing, right? Like, and then there are the imposters that just are so merciful that they won't even kill you even when they're alone with you. Like, they will act like a crewmate just straight up. And it's like, bro, you have your opportunity. Go kill somebody and I'll go do my own. And then there are some imposters that might even rat you out. That might even rat you out just because. But it's only either for the love of the game or they do it because they know they're going to get caught if they defend. And that's another thing. Like, imposters are just... Honestly, I can't even say imposters are worse than crewmates. Because while there may not be a ton of them, there certainly is a lot of them. So what makes it so difficult for me, in my opinion, is like... They get jumped, is that, like, you can get jumped in Among Us way too easily for one bad thing, and honestly, it's just annoying to me. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, Among Us is supposed to be this game where it's just supposed to be a murder mystery game where everyone's supposed to figure out who you are and what role you play, and you usually don't want to show it off too quick. And, as an imposter, you're supposed to be sneaky with it. So, like, tell me how I've been having to carry some of these games. So tell me how I usually have to, like... I almost got a game in. Mind you, this was the game where Green ratted me out. The one time I almost got a win was when this guy Green was before... Like, I actually was doing it. I silenced somebody who accused me during a meeting. I was killing people. I was just randomly doing my job. I was actually going out and actively killing people just to kind of keep it going. And I was doing pretty well, too. I was being unpredictable. I was narking. I was pretty much out here murking people. And the next thing you know, Green just out of nowhere accused me for nothing, even though I did do all those murders, and I openly admit it. But what's so dumb is that he accused without evidence. And I'm going back to this archetype because you know what I'm talking about, because you know it's annoying. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone's had that moment in Among Us where somebody will just randomly rat you out for the dumbest reason and won't even have any evidence to back it up. It's literally like writing an argumentative essay without any like reasoning towards the essay. Like, you're just gonna say, it's literally just like you're really just writing a sentence for an argumentative essay. An essay consists of like 5 to 7 sentences. You're supposed to be better than that. Like, come on now. And then the biggest thing is that they'll either just openly keep saying your name, let me stop stuttering. Is that they'll openly just keep talking you down about it, or they'll just keep saying like, oh yeah, it's you, man. Like, and they won't even say it and then again, without evidence, you're nothing. If you ain't got no evidence to back yourself up, then you don't have a reason. That's the reason why I killed Banana. So that, like, because they almost had a reason to vote me out, but they said they didn't at the moment. Meaning that if I did kill somebody in front of Banana, if I killed somebody and Banana saw and Banana noticed it, they might have got me out next round. I would have been cooked anyway. But Green as a whole, bro. Why me, man? I was just casually running around, running rampant, doing my thing. Why am I getting jumped for something as stupid as this? I don't understand. I really don't understand. So yeah, that's my rant. Honestly, nothing could prepare me for that. And the thing is, it's so frustrating too. Like, I don't understand. I still don't understand to this day why people, like, I want the people in Among Us to, like, get smarter, right? Because, like, nobody should have to deal with random BS like that and then just have to, like, come into the game years later saying, oh, yeah, I didn't kill. And then they're like, and then there are the imposters that won't even, like, that will openly admit that they didn't do it, even if they did. Like, we saw you kill. Don't deny it. There will be those dumb Among Us moments, and I somehow am going to have to live through them. But you know what? That's fine. At least I'm just trying my best. And I'd be doing all this mess, and I was the Phantom that game too. I'm not even a good Phantom player. I don't really do Phantom. Viper is probably second favorite. Shapeshifter is my favorite one though, because like you can just morph into anybody, and they won't even know. Just as long as they don't see your egg, then you'll be fine. And of course, if they do, you might want to make sure you trap them in a place where you can actually catch up to them, because they won't have a way to keep up with you once you catch them lacking. Just a little bit. Anyways, so